The first X-Men movie was the first superhero movie I can recall watching. When I was a kid, I had one of those big back
What do you mean by that?
grey TVs, that took like VHS tapes, and it's my second most watched movie at the time. The first being the original Mortal Kombat. Anyway, you can imagine a young boy seeing someone as cold as Wolverine and knowing that he was his goat. Like, I'll be in school, pencils between my knuckles, running around thinking I was literally him. Now, Deadpool, on the other hand, I didn't really have any attachment to him. The first time I can recall seeing him was in Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, when you had that one level, kind of like theme park type place. The next time I can recall seeing Deadpool was watching this one video where somebody went over the Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe comics. I played the Deadpool game and watched Deadpool 1 and 2, but other than that, I wasn't particularly crazy about him, and certainly not compared to Wolverine. This movie, however, was such a fun experience. I've seen it twice now, and I'm not gonna act like it's the greatest superhero movie of all time. It was entertaining from beginning to end. From the opening sequence to Bye Bye Bye, to seeing Chris Evans as Johnny Storm, and of course, you know how long I've been waiting for this? I'm about to make a name for myself here. Channing Tatum's Gambit absolutely stealing the show in a film full of memorable moments. It's no surprise that the film has performed as well as it has, and that's not even mentioning the insane marketing. I mean, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman were literally everywhere promoting this film, from them being together on Hot Ones, or cooking with Gordon Ramsay and his daughter, to promoting beer and watches, and basically anything and everything in between. This year has already been an insane year for mutants between X-Men 97 and now Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm glad to see these characters back on screen, and hopefully this trend continues because they've been cooking lately. Now personally, I do believe Deadpool 1 is a better movie overall than Deadpool and Wolverine and then Deadpool 2. I mean, why are we making dubstep jokes in 2018? Truly, I'll never understand. But when the credits rolled at the end of Deadpool and Wolverine, and we got the behind the scenes of Ryan Reynolds on X-Men Origins Wolverine and Hugh Jackman at the beginning of X-Men 1, that hit like a wave of nostalgia. I remember sitting on my bed at home, putting this tape in, watching it to sleep, and before school, and just completely falling in love with these characters. I think that his Wolverine is probably my favourite portrayal of any superhero. Do not hold me to that. While I'm on the topic of Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, the X-Men Origins Wolverine game needs a remake so bad. The Deadpool game, I'm not gonna live without. It's fun, but nothing crazy. But the X-Men Origins Wolverine game was so ahead of its time. I remember getting that for I think it was a 2 for a price of 1 type deal back in the day, and I played it not long after I watched the movie. As a kid, I thought the movie was pretty good. It's not as bad as everyone says it is, in my opinion. But the game, I think it's crazy how we haven't had a Wolverine game in so long. I get he hasn't really been in anything. We had the First Class and Days of Future Past in those X-Men films, and he wasn't really at the forefront of that. But if somehow we can get a game similar to that, it'll be peak. Literally an amazing game. It seems like the Wolverine game by Insomniac is like they're going down that direction, but we'll have to see in 3 years when that game eventually comes out. As for Deadpool, I don't know how you really make a Deadpool game. Getting more Deadpool content in the form of games, I think will do well. We already had one way back when. Other than that, I think the only thing he's been in is like Fortnite, or actually that's about it. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think I've seen Deadpool really in anything else. Deadpool and Wolverine is a fantastic pairing. Having them two on screen together, especially with Ryan and Hugh and their chemistry in real life as friends, it was just a perfect match. And like you said, it needed to happen. We needed to have those two characters on screen, and we got it. It was a great time, and I strongly recommend you go and watch the movie, whether you're a Deadpool fan, a Wolverine fan, an X-Men fan, regardless. not gonna say it's a must-watch movie, but if you have the slightest interest in any of that, I would highly recommend go check it out. I've been Markjima. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you for my next Yap Sesh. Adding this in after the fact, I don't know how I forgot that Deadpool was in Marvel 3 and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. He was literally a character I used to play. But other than that, he hasn't really been in too much, as far as I'm aware.